Hello. Okay, think about this. Um, I'm. I have this thing. Like, I believe. Okay, from what I learned about the government, we are the government. We control the government. Okay, I want. I think we should have access to all of the technology that the government has. I know they don't want to tell each person, but if we had copies of ourselves, they could go ahead and give the electronic copy the information, and then it could distribute it to us. Why do I only have one copy of me? I hate going to work. I want an automated copy of myself to go to work for me. Why do I only have one copy of me? Why don't I have 1,000 copies of myself? Remember the game The Sims? Well, why don't we make a real life copy of ourselves? Because the next civil rights argument will be robotic slavery. They already predicted in Animatrix, the animated version of Matrix. So why don't we have electronic copies of ourselves on a supercomputer? That way we won't have to worry about slavery because they're your own copy of yourself. You could tell yourself to do work for free, and you don't have to worry about that being considered slavery. And if we keep on going down the path the Democrats want to take us on, we're going back to democratic slavery, back when they had slaves, because the Muslims still allow slaves. And because of the Democrats, there's slavery back in Africa. They could not bring it over here, so they had to kill someone to bring slavery back into Africa. And if you look, the slave masters are trying to get people against other people due to stupid differences. Their skin color, their financial well-being. They want to tax them rich because the rich pay little taxes. But by raising the taxes on the rich, you don't increase the taxes on the rich. They're already paying a lower tax rate. You increase the taxes on the upper middle class, and you are creating more wealth difference because the super rich can get deductions. You need to go with either no tax. You sign up to have electronic copies of yourself made, and the electronic copies can pay taxes. Your real person wouldn't pay taxes. Your real person would go to the beach when your electronic copy goes ahead and answers the phone. You know, because you don't really need to be there. When I worked for Cox Cable, we had people work from home. You log onto their computer network, you put in your password, for your phone, and you start getting calls. You know, why are we doing we don't need to have real people. We can just have electronic copies of ourselves as long as we don't have to physically do anything for the job. We can have electronic copies of ourselves do the job. My credit card company is starting to get where I'm talking to a computer. You can tell it's a computer. It has a hard time understanding me because of my speech impediment. But like, if I'm talking to like a real person or a copy of a real person, they'll be able to understand, because I can say it in a couple of different ways, and then they can understand what I'm trying to say. But computer copies are not able to do that. They need to have the human interface in order, because right now they can only get a certain, you have to say it a certain way. They can't understand when you repeat it in different ways. They can't understand what you're trying to tell them. And I have a hard time talking with computers for that reason. And they find out computers are racist because the people that program the liberals are racist. And so they don't understand that you have to treat everyone the same. And that way you're not racist. If you judge people because they start to story of the black folk can go ahead and say that. That doesn't make any sense to me. If it's wrong for one person to say, it's wrong for the other person to say. You know, the Democratic Nazis, go ahead and do some research. The Nazis were democratic. They wanted to take over America. And they knew we were doing too good, and they had to figure out ways to invade America without going ahead and taking us head on. And you do that by going ahead and infiltrating the system. And if you look at how they react to socialism, National Socialism. Republicans are national capitalists. They want capitalism in the whole area. Democrats want social. They're global socialists. That was the step 2 of the Nazis. The first step was National Socialism. The second step is global socialism. That's what the Democrats are running on. Global socialism. Step 2 of the Nazi Party. Go ahead and do some real research. Don't just trust your instructors in school. Actually, go ahead and look up the books, and go ahead and you have an internet. Go ahead and use it. Find out about the Nazis and find out how much in common they have with the Democratic Party. Please do some research. They're more adapted to the Democrats than to the Republicans. The only thing they have, the Republicans, is the first they were for the national, because Republicans are national, and that's not bad. That would be saying German socialists. Now, the Democrats are American socialists with global influence. That would be what the Nazis wanted. Please do some research. Understand the Democrats are the slave master party. They want to enslave everyone. They don't care about the color of the skin anymore. They can enslave blacks and whites. If you have money, they're not going to enslave you. They want to have the wealth difference really big. You know, since Trump has taken office, the lowest income people have gotten most money. These increase under the Democrats. The pharmaceutical companies got the biggest increase. The CEOs and stuff. When you tax the upper middle class, you're not taxing the really rich. The really rich pay a lower tax rate because of the write-offs and stuff. Go ahead and get rid of all the write-offs and put a flat tax rate on everyone. 0% for your real person and 20% for your copies. And then go ahead and if you have 1,000 copies answering the phone, even if you're only making 10 cents a person for every hour, I mean, you go ahead, you feed us $2.40 a day. Okay, times 1,000 people, that's good. $240. And then we go ahead and we figure, because it's on the government, we go ahead and tax them 100%. That means every day, as a real person, you get $140, and the government gets $100 to spend on whatever crap they are. You know, we should take over the CIA. It's because it's Central Intelligence Agency. They're not intelligent. They're wasting your money. They should be the Civilian Intelligence Agency. We are smarter than them. We should have access to all of their supercomputers so we can have electronic copies of ourselves answering the phone for all over the government. The government will eventually is going to replace everyone with robots. And then the truck drivers are going to be out of their job. And then they're not going to have money because we can't have self-driving trucks. But if we have automated electronic copies of ourselves, the automated trucks will not matter because we're going to have electronic copies of ourselves answering the phone at other places. Everyone can work for the government. We'd all have government private insurance. We wouldn't have this government insurance that's paid for by the taxpayer. I hate being on Medicare. Because if I go for any of my services, that is $150 that they charge the taxpayer for me to get better. I don't agree with that. I want private private insurance so the taxpayer doesn't have to pay $150 for my therapy. When I feel there has to be a way I can do it for free. When I was able to leave my house and have my own place, I would just go on the street and just talk to people. And I would get that way. Now I've been at home, been stuck here for over 7 years and haven't even left the house. I looked out my door and there's no passport needs to get out of my room. I looked out, I have 2 doors, one that goes outside in case of a fire so I can get out of the house. And I just have a pile of garbage outside that. And I go out my main door and it's blocked by all the other stuff. The people that live here and own the house. I have no way of leaving my room. I'm going crazy. Thank you. Bye.